So, yo personalmente, when I've been to several ayahuasca ceremonies, for example, but it's because I've been invited, you know, by a person that strictly follows the Chipibo rule. The Chipibos are a tribe from South America that they're famous for. I think they were the ones that from where people discovered or Westerners discovered the the ayahuasca ceremony. So he spent time with the Chipibo and they teach them how to do it. So he follows strictly that rule. But he doesn't. But the ceremonies that I've been to, I've been invited. So I don't look for it. You know, I don't. It's been a long time since I've done a ayahuasca ceremony, and it's necessary. Essentially, is because I don't actually need it. That's for people that actually need like a psychological, like a kind of an encounter with themselves. You know, so it's a medicine, but some people have relied on it from, like, for example, people that are addicted to different drugs. They have relied on ayahuasca and kind of they became addicted. They
They surpassed the addiction with the drugs that they're normally using
no, well,
to start using ayahuasca.
They substituted their vicios with other drugs with the ayahuasca. And it's kind of, they don't want to accept it. You know, people say that, oh, they found their healing, but they keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And originally, the ayahuasca was made, the person would go to the shaman, right, to use a word, or the bohique, and they will tell them or ask them that they have like a hurting or they have bad dreams or something. And the shaman or the bohique is the one that drank the ayahuasca, and throughout songs, they will heal the person. So it wasn't the person that took the ayahuasca, but because people have went down there to look for it, and because they want to experience a trip, they have taken the medicine, and now they have named themselves shaman. And that's the whole cultural appropriation we have today. So yeah, tenemos esto, ¿verdad?
I just want to add something to that. People have to be careful, because if you're a person who suffers from psychological disorders, bipolar and stuff like that, you can't do those ceremonies. Because that thing will really mess you up psychologically. Really. Yeah, it's really that bad. Yeah, so you have to be mentally prepared to do a ceremony of that type. If you're a person who suffers from bipolarism or any kind of psychological disorders or problems, it's not recommended for you to do ayahuasca. It's not whatsoever.
Or to do it at least alone, not to do it alone. So it's better to have someone to guide you throughout the ceremony.
So, in the past, things like the Cabo ceremony were reserved for specific members of our community. No todo el mundo lo hacía, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So para la gente que quería hacer algo like a sort of healing, then you went to the healer.
To the shaman, or to the healer, or to the bohique, how we call it.
Yeah.
To do those ceremonies.
And also, Pohoa wasn't something that was done, you know, like it had a specific time. It would have to be for a specific reason, you know, and yeah, that's how they would do, you know, their ceremonies. So yo creo que ya, ¿verdad? Next ceremony.
Next question.
What are the expectations of participants? House rules, protocol. Okay. ¿Me explico otra vez la pregunta? Yo no quería hacer el nombre, ¿sabes? No,
sorry, no, it's fine. I just wasn't sure, like, what, because it was my first meeting, but it's been, like, self-explained by now. Okay. Cool.
Check.
So, I think we have the 3 questions that were made answered, right? I think, I don't know if anybody else has a question pertaining to the community, the culture, something that you guys don't understand. Are you Kayeke? Because remember, this is Are You Kayeke? That are given the things. No, no. Okay. So. So, espero.
You do it. You should end it. You're supposed to finish at 3.
Okay. So I guess this is gonna be all for today. Because no, porque se supone que terminamos a las 3.
No, porque no. Porque el centro no se acaba a las 5. Nosotros terminamos a las 4.
¿Quién quiere areito?
Does everybody know what an areito is? Or is there anybody that doesn't know what an areito is? You don't know what it is? Okay, here goes a question that you can answer. Explícale qué es lo que es un areito.
Thank you.
What's